Hi. With all this talk of the newfound Christian nationalism from the populists and ultra-right, is there any chance of it catching on here in the UK? Despite some of the iconography, speeches at the latest Tommy Robinson extravaganza, the man himself claiming to have seen the light during his latest incarceration, I doubt it, at least so far. Unlike the USA, where this is mainstream, just look at the Remembrance Rally for Charlie Kirk, a mixture of firebrand fundamentalism, pure schmaltz, and a Republican rally. Such a free-ring circus would strike little resonance here. There is a lot of funding coming from the states to the populist right, from these elements, many high up in the Trump administration, so they will be expecting some religious return for their investment, but I think they are sowing on stony ground. Of course, there is a substantial residue of Christianity being practiced here in the disunited kingdom. It's still popular with our ruling and fooling classes, and boy, have they fooled themselves on this one. But it's definitely now a minority pastime, with a majority of the population having lost interest many, many generations ago. In fact, prophesying and even practicing this religion seriously is regarded by many as the refuge of cranks, weirdos and fanatics and the sexually repressed, who would, for example, trust their kids with them. However, there's no denying there's still a heavy Christian hangover in society, in lawmaking, moralising, acceptance of authority, a regressive mentality that always has to be guarded against and fought whenever it manifests itself, attempting to impose its will upon the rest of us, being the original cancel culture. There's always a danger that somehow fundamentalistic nationalist Christianity could make inroads further down the line, a byproduct of financial and societal collapse, a fallback point for the desperate, driven mad by circumstances they have little or no understanding of. God and Jesus, as the Yanks call it, could become a cesspit for all manner of irrationalities and crackdowns on all kinds of rights we take for granted. If Christianity does start rising, it could also pose as a counter to the rise of Islam, Muslim political power, which is growing here right now. A clash of these ideologies on the street will fuel a mini civil war, which could lead to the likes of a reformed UK government. How further are we going to sink? Bye.